Right, hi there, guys. Sean Mac back again. So before we went through Google Ads and how much they're going to cost you, we started mentioning about ad ranking and whatnot. So what I want to go into is how to actually get your costs down using ad ranking, which is always a good thing, let's face it. So what we're actually going to do is, obviously I've made some slides. So first thing we need to do is the quality score. So this is made up of expected click-through rates, as we've gone through before, ad relevance, and landing page experience, right? So we need to get all of these three things right before we can actually then start getting cheaper ads and getting ads that's going to perform for us better than what they're going to perform for the people. So to improve your click-through rate, first off, we're going to be specific. We need to include all of the keywords in the ad text, right? So if we put the keywords down, if we can also then include them in our ad text, it's going to help us an awful lot. Experiment with different calls to action, right? Don't just have a learn more. Try the click here now, free delivery. Try all these different calls to action. See how they affect your rankings. Give a unique selling point of your product or service, right? So what's so special about your product or service? Why should somebody look at yours and not look at somebody else's? All of these are going to help you to improve your expected click-through rate in Google's eyes, which then means Google's going to rank you higher. So obviously good things to do. To improve relevance, right? First, add some negative keywords, right? If you are not relevant to these particular keywords, add them. Don't have the keywords in there and drive people to your site, as what's going to happen is Google's going to think that you're going for these keywords, even though you aren't, right? So make sure you get those negative keywords in. Be specific for mobile. So make sure that you've got all your website ready for mobile. Remember, it's over 12 pixels for your text when you're on mobile. Otherwise, Google will punish you a little bit on that one. Be local. If you're a local business, then obviously only advertise for your particular area. But if you're only speaking the English language or Spanish or whatever you're speaking, please only advertise to those languages. Don't go out, if you've got an English website, and start advertising to French people. It isn't going to work and Google will punish you for it. Next, include some relevant search terms. Always a good thing to do. So anything that's relevant to what you actually have. And also make sure that they're in your keywords inside of your website as well. So Google can kind of compare the two and come together a good result of what your website's full of. To improve the landing page, right? Send traffic to the correct landing page. You wouldn't believe how often this happens. Double check the landing page before you put it as a final destination. So when you put in your description, make sure you're going to the right landing page. Be consistent throughout your landing pages. So make sure that all your landing pages look like the ad. So it looks like it follows on from the ad, right? Don't have an ad that says something and your landing page goes and says something completely different. If you've got learn more, then say, right, to learn more about this, and then you start teaching them. Make sure that the site is trustworthy. You actually get extra points here for contact info, what you do, so like contact info, like addresses and whatnot, what you do and why you're asking for the email and what you're going to do with that email as well. Check your load speeds on your landing pages. Now, the fastest loading speed at the moment is Groove, I believe, with ClickFunnels just say behind it. So for landing pages, you want either Groove or ClickFunnels to make sure it's all good. Check what's above the fold of your content. Above the fold is what you actually see when you first click onto it. Above the fold should be very, very coherent on what you had as the ad. And finally, again, please check your mobile. There's so many people coming through on mobile phones doing their searches, and Google know this. So Google really are pushing anybody who's got their mobile content optimized as well. Okay, so nice little short one. Hope you've